Todd Howard did an interview recently after the StarField thing, and he mentioned that Fallout 5 is going to be coming after Elder Scrolls 6. So they're already probably, you know, working on the concepts for that. Who knows if they have anything done yet? Probably not. But Elder Scrolls 6 has been in development for a while now, and they haven't shown anything other than that one little trailer just kind of showing like mountains or whatever. So it's probably going to be a really long time until we see Fallout 5. And I hope so, honestly, because Fallout 76 was such a terrible launch that it's really hard to recover from something like that. And I really hope Bethesda's like trying to go on the right track here to like really make sure that games are polished enough for release instead of like just pushing out garbage like they did with that. Fallout 76 is actually a pretty decent game now. Like if you jump into it, I definitely recommend it because there's like the bugs are pretty much fixed for the most part. I didn't really run into too many that was game breaking, and also there's a lot more content, so it's definitely a more enjoyable experience, and it's still, I think, pretty cheap because I remember getting the PS4 version of Fallout 76 and I only got it for like $13 on eBay. So I was playing the hell out of it, and I put in at least 150 hours into that game, you know, and right now I think it's on Game Pass, so like I think you could just like load in and just try it out if you want to. So that's a good thing too. So it's worth it, I think. Like Fallout 76 is not bad now. It kind of pulled a No Man's Sky a little bit, not as good as No Man's Sky, but still, like it's better. It's better than it was. But with Fallout 5, I really hope that the story is good. Like that's the most important thing that Bethesda really needs to understand is like the storytelling is like key. Because especially with single player games, you have to nail that. Like if you don't, then it's just gonna be a complete pass. Like a lot of people are just gonna like abandon it and that's it. But the big major thing that I like about Bethesda games is that they leave it open for modding. So I'm really hoping that they continue to do that, because you know we saw what happened with Skyrim. Skyrim had like ridiculous amount of mods and a ridiculous amount of like opportunities that the community made to make the game better or to improve certain aspects of it, add new content, all sorts of stuff. So like that's what made Skyrim so amazing. And Fallout 4, I really didn't get into modding with that, so I don't know if the modding, you know, community was like that big with that. But I'm really hoping that going into StarField we'll see like a lot of mods, because that's what's really gonna make it awesome. And then also Elder Scrolls 6 on top of Fallout 5. So like that's what's important to me. And so with StarField too, I'm really excited about mods. Like I really hope that the modding community fixes the game. They'll probably, you know, because the one thing that Todd Howard mentioned that really sucks about StarField is that they're not gonna let you land on the planets and like take off, you know, like No Man's Sky or like this game right here. Like they don't let you land on it. It's basically just a loading screen that takes you up into space, and that's it. And I don't even know if they're gonna let you actually travel through space. You know, it's probably gonna be loading screens that go to and do that also, to go to like different planets or different little like sections of the outer space part. So that's kind of lame, because immediately people are saying that StarField could end up being like the No Man's Sky killer or the Star Citizen killer or whatever, like whatever they want to come up with. And it's not true. Now it's even less true because of Todd Howard confirming this. So these games are definitely going to stay relevant, that's for sure. Because the whole landing on the planets thing is amazing. Like it's so awesome to do it. Like even if you've done it 700,000 times in No Man's Sky, it still feels satisfying. It's like and then in this game it feels even more satisfying, because this game feels like a simulator. So like every little aspect of, you know, touching the devices, you know, powering on the engines and tinkering with the weapons and the, you know, all this stuff, like all this detail is what makes this game so special, and that's why I like Star Citizen a lot. I just wish, you know, there was not so many bugs. So if StarField is buggy as shit and also doesn't let you do these things, then it's gonna be a massive failure, I think. You know, so that's why I'm kind of trying to temper my expectations with that game.